Shalom, fam. Shalom. Uh, I'm going to do some quick studies. This is going to be like the very first one on just different subjects, Bible and things related to the Bible, including current events, things that are going on. One is going to be about who strangers and sojourners are, as referenced in the Old Testament, specifically the Torah, which are first books of the Bible, first 5 books of the Bible. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with others. And let's just get right into it. Start with Genesis 12. I use this website, BibleHub.com. Leave it the website because there's a lot of resources on things to use. The section of the website I'm on right now is parallel chapter section. You see it has the 5 different versions or translations of the Bible. Each of them, like this is the NIV column right here, ESV, NASB, King James Version, HCSB, right? I'm gonna use the King James Version because that's the version most people use that I know. So we'll go ahead and get into it right now. This is chapter 12, verse 10. It says, "And there was a famine in the land, and Abram went down into Egypt to sojourn there. The famine was grievous in the land." Abram is who Abraham is. His name was Abraham before God changed his name to Abraham. As Abraham went down into Egypt to sojourn there. So, well, the context of this, sojourn or sojourner is somebody that's in a land that's not where they're originally from or is not their land. Okay? Let's go ahead and look at Deuteronomy 10, verse 18. "He doth execute the judgment of the fatherless and the widow, and loveth the stranger in giving him food and raiment. Love ye therefore the stranger, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt." Okay? So this is saying, I'm loving the stranger. Love ye therefore the stranger, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. This is again referencing or talking about Abraham's seed. Well, Hebrews, which are Israelites. Okay, talking about we were strangers in the land of Egypt. Again, a land that doesn't originally belong to us, that we weren't originally from. Okay? I'm gonna go to Leviticus chapter 24 now. A lot of people use only 1 or 2 passages or scriptures, or maybe even 3, to try to prove a point on the teaching or doctrine of the Bible. I like getting into as many as possible, so the full context could be understood from them. Because sometimes 1 or 2 scriptures could be a little misleading depending on the person's opinion and their interpretation of it. But when you get into more of the Bible, you'll understand that it's not a whole book of confusion. Most High God isn't an author of confusion. Things that we don't understand about the Word is just due to the fact that we haven't studied them well enough yet, and especially because the Spirit hasn't revealed the understanding, given us the understanding of them enough yet. Okay, so let's go to Leviticus chapter 24 and verse 2. "Ye shall have one manner of law, as well for the stranger as for one of your own country, for I am the Lord your God." Okay, we see here one manner of law. Okay, talking about for Hebrews, Israelites, and as well as for the stranger. So obviously the stranger means it's somebody that's not Israelite or Hebrew. Okay, as for one of your own country. Okay, and it distinguishes what the word stranger is compared to who Hebrews and Israelites are. And let's go to Exodus chapter 23. Again, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Please share this video because there's some misunderstanding about this among some people as far as what these terms mean. Exodus 23, verse 9. "Also thou shalt not oppress a stranger, for ye know the heart of the stranger, seeing ye were strangers in the land of Egypt." Again, seeing ye were strangers in the land of Egypt, talking to the Israelites, the Hebrews there. Okay? Keep going. Let's go to Leviticus chapter 19. (33 and 34). "And if a stranger sojourn with you be in your land, ye shall not vex him. But the stranger that dwelleth with you shall be unto you as one born among you, and thou shalt love him as thyself. Ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God." Again, stranger and sojourn. No, same verse that they're both in, referring to the same. I mean, they're referring to the same type of people, which are people that are not in a land that originally is theirs. That's why it says, "with thee in your land." Okay, but the stranger that dwelleth with you. So obviously, strangers could visit another land and live with you, or dwell with you, or be with you. Okay, be unto you as one born among you. So another specification there showing that strangers are people that are not born among you. That means they're not Hebrews and Israelites. Okay, it says again, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. Okay, let's go to Exodus chapter 12. Verse 49. One law shall be to him that is homeborn, and unto the stranger that sojourneth among you. Again, that is homeborn, and then it goes on to say, and unto the stranger that sojourneth among you. Again, the word stranger and sojourn, or sojourneth, is in the same verse, referring to the same type of people, those that aren't originally from a certain area that they're in at the moment. Okay, compares homeborn to the stranger and sojourner. That means they're not talking about, again, not talking about Hebrews or Israelites. And again, these are all scriptures from the Torah, okay, which everybody could agree is all part of God's word. All the major religions and all the different, I'll just use the word factions of Israelites. Some follow the Torah only, some follow the New Testament, or some follow the whole Bible, just, depending on who they are. But nobody could disagree and argue these scriptures because they're all from the Torah. Let's look at Exodus 22 or 21. Thou shalt neither vex a stranger nor oppress him, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. Again, pretty straightforward and self-explanatory. Don't vex a stranger nor oppress him. We, our ancestors, were strangers in the land of Egypt. Let's do one more. Let's do Numbers chapter 15 to close it out. Numbers 15, starting verse 15. One ordinance shall be both for you of the congregation and also for the stranger that sojourneth with you. An ordinance forever in your generations as ye are, so shall the stranger be before the Lord. One law and one manner shall be for you and for the stranger that sojourneth with you. Again, stranger that sojourneth with you, somebody that's not originally of your people, okay? Not originally of your land, okay? So shall the stranger be before the Lord. One law and one manner shall be for you and for the stranger that sojourns with you. Again, that means obviously they're not Hebrews and Israelites because they're talking about other people that weren't normally talked about as being under the law, okay, in the Old Testament and the Torah, right? So that concludes this video. Again, I'll try to do a bunch of videos like this in the future because it's easier for people to digest them, I believe, and understand. Just get straight to the point without a lot of fluff and beating around the bush, and let the scriptures speak for themselves primarily. Okay. Please again like, subscribe, and comment. Subscribe, and share this video with others to help them. I pray that you guys are all blessed by this. Everybody that watches this is blessed by this. Please keep praying for understanding and discernment, and pray that the Spirit leads you, just as it continually does for me, and many others that are out there as well. This full understanding of Yah's word is going to come through the Spirit, not just from what we interpret His words to mean. Okay. None of us know it all. We all continually are learning. I just want to share what I've learned through the Spirit. I hope that it blesses you. Thanks a lot. I love you all. And Shalom. Have a good one.